Lowry and DeRozan, they're at the backcourt. Amir Johnson at the 4 with Valanciunas at the pivot. And it's Ross in at the small forward position. Toronto leading by 8. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Thanks, guys. Allen Iverson in their last game against the Clippers played some outstanding basketball. He had 37 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. A dominating outing by him where he showed once again why he is a star in the NBA and why we love watching him, Kevin.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. He really didn't need much support at all.
But they shouldn't count on that type of performance again tonight, Clark. His teammates need to be prepared to carry a little bit more of a load.
And it's Lowry penetrating. That's good. Lowry's got 7 points in the game. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Rubio outside. And Allen Iverson the bucket. The assist by Rubio.
You know, guys, that's what he does. He just loves to play that kind of attacking basketball.
Toronto leading by 5. So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there. So take the timeout and give yourself a chance to regroup.
Lowry passes to Johnson. He kicks it to Ross. Outside Lowry. And yes, sir, that one drops. Lowry's got 9.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Got good looks. They've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Lowry gets a screen from Valanciunas. Lowry kicks to Ross. The pass to Johnson. Raptors moving the ball around. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA scoring-wise. Well, you look at Allen Iverson, second in the league, having an excellent season.
And his contribution to this team, I mean, can't be understated. His scoring on a night-in, night-out basis has been fantastic.
And it's Begovic missing.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
Here's Ross, and another basket for Toronto.
They've worked the ball around very well, and I'll tell you what, they continue to find good looks from mid-range.
Well, they're just taking what the defense is giving them because the defenders are backing off and daring them to shoot.
Irving, DeRozan defending. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Timberwolves. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, Houston sitting in second place.
When I look at Minnesota, they've really wasted no time. I mean, they've already shown themselves to be in mid-season form, and you expect that from a team of this caliber.
Yeah, they're a team to be reckoned with, among the very best the league has to offer, and they know it. They play with a lot of confidence.
Lowry with the ball, now guarded by Barea. Lowry dishes to Hansbrough. The shot is off, and Minnesota will come the other way. Irving now recovering. The shot's good from Allen Iverson. He's got 19. Toronto leading by 3. Lowry passes to Ross. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Hansbrough setting the pick for Lowry. He feeds it to Ross. Stolen by Buddington. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, as we get this season underway, let's see how the Raptors have done so far in the NBA stats. 12th in free throw percentage, 14th in fewest turnovers per game. And as far as team rebounding numbers, not a strong suit for this year. Top 20 in the league is all.
The Raptors making a switch here, and the second free throw, good. Toronto's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Lowry with the ball, now guarded by Barea, and the jam by Shannon Brown.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game, a potential momentum builder.
And Buttinger kicks to Love. Buttinger. Pass to Urban. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Great tee that time from Patterson.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Brown dishes to Lowry. Lowry gets a screen from Patterson. Back to Brown. Kicks to Lowry. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Now it's a 6-point Raptor lead. 1:07 left in the third quarter. Barea with him. Passes to Urban. Beyond the arc. And Davis pulls it down. Raptors leading by 6. Lowry with the ball. Now defended by Barea. Lowry passes to Ross. Hope they get it back. Love against Patterson. Lowry. Back to Patterson. Brewer grabs the board. For Minnesota, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Barea kicks to Brewer. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Now Davis. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. From deep. No good there. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Toronto.
Tune in Sunday, November 23rd. The Minnesota Timberwolves go up against Anthony Davis and the New Orleans Pelicans. It's the real deal.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've just continued to shoot well.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
Big men, Love and Pekovic. Allen Iverson out there with Ricky Rubio. And it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Lowry is a feisty, quick, strong point guard, Kevin, and he's a very aggressive defender, gets a lot of steals, and then offensively, I love the way he's developed his long-range shot. That's something he couldn't do well when he first entered the league, but now he's a big-time three-point shooter.
And he's also a pretty good defender who really presses up and gets into people. He creates steals and forces turnovers, and that, to me, is part of what makes him special, utilizing that quickness and strength to disrupt things defensively.
Here's Urban. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Some good numbers for Iverson. 19 points, some of his offense coming at the foul line with 5 points there.
5 pretty big points, Clark.
And Toronto making a change here. Hansbrough's checked in. Toronto leading by 6. Outside Lowry. DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. DeRozan's got 19 points.
And now both of these clubs really in a groove here.
Already a high-scoring game, but it has become an offensive showcase down the stretch.
Hansbrough against Martin. Clock at 6. He passes to Urban. 16 feet away. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. And a moment now to check out who Minnesota has coming up. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Toronto's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. And DeRozan kicks to Lowry. Throws it up high and finished off by DeRozan.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
And let's get this update now from Doris Wilkers across the way on the sideline.
Yes, Kevin. Well, Rick Allen had some advice for his team over that last break. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying, we don't have time, fellas. If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug. Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
And it was nice.
Just a gorgeous assist.
Here's Pekovic.